Chapitre 3. Le roi bien embarrassé. Le roi et son valet mirent fort longtemps à faire le voyage. 2 mois avaient passé depuis le drame, quand ils se présentèrent enfin au pont-levis du château. C'est à peine si on les reconnut. Ils étaient sales et fatigués, la barbe hirsute et les vêtements usés. The embarrassing. The king and his lad took a very long time to do the trip back to the kingdom. 2 months had passed by since the big drama, when they finally reached the drawbridge of the castle. We could barely recognize them. They were dirty, we can even see the flies. They were tired, and their beard had grown, and their clothes were very used. Ils décidèrent sagement de prendre un bain et de se reposer avant d'aller voir les petits, de peur de les effrayer. Enfin, ils se firent conduire auprès de la cuisinière du château, à qui on avait confié le soin de la garde des enfants. They decided wisely to go take a shower or to bathe and rest before going to see the children, because they did not want to scare them. Finally, they had the cook of the castle, whom was in charge of the 2 children, take them to the kids. Le roi s'avança le premier. Les 2 garçons jouaient par terre. Ils ne faisaient pas du tout attention à lui. Le roi les regarda attentivement et demeura perplexe. Lequel des 2 était le sien? The king went towards them first. The 2 boys were playing on the ground and were not paying attention to him. The king stayed thinking and observing them. He was perplexed. Which of the 2 boys was his? N'osant pas avouer qu'il n'en savait rien, il lança sèchement à son valet. « Allons, dis bonjour à ton fils !» Le valet fit un pas hésitant, observa lui aussi les bébés et, un peu confus, il dit « C'est que je suis si abattu par la mort de ma femme que j'ai du mal à remettre mes idées en ordre. » Le roi lui jeta un regard sévère. « Et ton fils, reprit-il, lui aussi est triste d'avoir perdu sa mère. Console-le. » Le valet ne savait plus que dire. Il avait beau regarder tour à tour les enfants, il n'arrivait pas à se faire une opinion. The king did not want to admit that he really didn't know which one was his son. So, very dry and loud, he said to his lad, "Come on, go and say hi to your son." The lad was taking a step forward, hesitating, observed the children too, and a little confused he said, "Well, I am so sad because of the death of my wife that I cannot put my mind in order." The king looked at him with a strict look. "And what about your son?" he said. "He is also sad that he lost his mother. Go and comfort him." The lad did not know what to say. He kept looking at the 2 boys and he did not know which one was his. « Ma foi, bredouilla-t-il, ils étaient si petits quand nous sommes partis, messire. Maintenant, ils ont bien 9 ou 10 mois. Je ne sais pas lequel. »« Tout de même, s'énerva le roi. Un fils de roi, ça se reconnaît. Ton fils est donc l'autre. »« C'est que, bafouilla le valet. » Le roi eut un geste exaspéré. Il ne voyait plus comment se tirer d'embarras quand il eut enfin une inspiration subite. Et il appela « Thibaut !» Les 2 bébés levèrent la tête. Le valet, à son tour, fit un signe de la main. « Guillaume !» Les 2 bébés tournèrent la tête vers lui. « Mais enfin, se fâcha le roi, ils ne savent pas leur nom ?» La cuisinière, tout intimidée, s'excusa. « Ils sont si petits. » So the lad said, "Well, sir, they were so little when we left, and now they must be 9 or 10 months. I really don't know which one." "Come on," said the king, very angry. The son of a king is easy to recognize. Your son has to be the other one. Well, said the lad. The king started being very angry, and he did not know how to get out of the embarrassment. When finally, he had a nice inspiration, a good idea. And he called, Thibaut. And the two babies looked at him. The lad raised his hand and said, Guillaume. And the two babies looked at him. This is incredible! The king was angry. They don't even know their names? But the cook, who was a little intimidated, apologized and said, Well, they are so little, you know. Eh bien, il est temps de leur apprendre. Dites-leur bien fort leur nom. La cuisinière prit un air embarrassé avant de se décider à avouer. Pardonnez-nous, messire, mais nous-mêmes, nous ne savons pas lequel est Thibaut, lequel est Guillaume. Comment, vous ne le savez pas, hurla le roi. La cuisinière devint toute rouge. Elle bégaya. La nourrice le savait, et puis ça se voyait à leurs vêtements. Mais quand nous les avons trouvés, ils étaient tout nus dans leur bain, et ils se ressemblent tant. Well, if they don't know their name, it's time to teach them, said the king. And the cook was very embarrassed and decided to admit, I'm sorry, sir, but we ourselves don't know which one is Thibaut and which one is Guillaume. You don't know which one is who? Screamed the king. And the cook turned all red. She blushed and started stuttering. Well, the nanny knew, and you could tell by the different clothes they were wearing. But when we found them, they were naked in their bath, and they looked like each other. Ils ne se ressemblent pas, gronda le roi. Ils ne peuvent pas se ressembler. C'est juste, rectifia immédiatement la cuisinière. Ils ne se ressemblent pas vraiment, mais ils sont tous les deux bruns, tous les deux mignons et gais, et nous n'avions jamais réellement prêté attention auparavant. Suffit, cria le roi au comble de l'énervement. Il arpenta la pièce d'un pas plein de colère. They do not look like each other, screamed the king. They cannot look like each other. Well, that's correct, said the cook. They don't exactly look like each other, but both of them have brown hair, both of them are cute and happy, and we never really paid attention before. That's enough, screamed the king, who was out of himself, and he started going around the room very angry. Au bout d'un moment, il se calma un peu. Il jeta un regard aux enfants, puis vint s'accroupir près d'eux et les examina bien. C'est vrai qu'ils étaient mignons. Bon, décida-t-il enfin. Puisque c'est ainsi, nous allons les élever ensemble. Pour l'instant, ce ne sont que des bébés, mais quand ils grandiront, nous verrons bien lequel des deux est le prince Thibaut. After a while, he calmed down a little. He looked at the two boys and went and kneeled next to them. And he started looking at them really closely. They were really cute. Okay, he decided finally. Since this is the situation, we are going to raise them together. Now they are only babies, but when they will grow up, we will see which of the two is the Prince Thibaut. Now we know the entire title and why the nanny dying was the triggering event. Hope you enjoy the story.